Greetings viewers, Chris from Chris Country here. Just gonna give a short video on the check engine light, what it means when it's flashing, and Chrysler products, how to get the computer code without the need of a scanner. So, just sit tight and watch the video and hopefully you'll learn something out of it. Okay gang, so we are looking at the dash of my 2001 Dodge Ram. It's got about 160 some odd thousand miles on it. The check engine light, you'll have to forgive all the dinging, is, it's hard to see in the lens.
Located right here.
Right down there by the ABS light. This light may or may not stay on with the engine off. Some cars it will, other cars it won't. The brake light is only on because my parking brake is actually set. The check engine light, what it is it's connected usually to the PCM or ECM in pretty much any vehicle with a computer. My truck, of course, is what's called what is known as the OBD2 generation. Basically, OBD2 is the standard system that came out on cars and trucks after 1996. The check engine light pretty much indicates that there is some sort of issue with either the emission systems or certain performance issues or performance problems that may affect your engine's overall health. For instance, your check engine light could be on to indicate an oxygen sensor that's not performing correctly. It could indicate some other random sensor, such as mass airflow, coolant temperature sensors,
gas cap.
things like that, EVAP system, and it can be triggered by anything from a bad wire to even a loose gas cap, which sometimes cause a condition to trigger your check engine light to come on. Now, if your check engine light ever flashes, as far as I know, and feel free to correct me down in the comments if there's other conditions, but if the check engine light ever flashes, it indicates that there is a misfire occurring within the engine. It could be a random misfire, which I believe comes up as a misfire random or misfire all cylinders in some cars, but I'm pretty sure it's just random. Or at least 2 or more cylinders will set off a random misfire. And also it'll cause the check engine light to flash if it's just a misfire on a single cylinder. But as far as I know, those are the only 2 conditions that'll cause your check engine light to flash, and the reason they designed the computer that way is a misfire can actually do harm to your damage to your engine if it's left in that condition for too long. Now, getting back to when your check engine light comes on, the computer has set a code, like a trouble code or diagnostic code, and you usually need something like this Actron scanner that I have here to read it, or of course you can go to almost any well-known auto parts store, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, Advance Auto, and they can plug in their little tool similar to this and they'll tell you what the trouble code is. However, on most, sorry that was my horn, on most Chrysler products, Dodges, Jeeps, Chryslers, I believe the beginning year for this feature was probably around 2000. I know for the Dodge Ram specifically, I think any of their trucks after 99 had this capability. The newer Dodge Neons, Dodge Stratuses, most Jeeps, they have this capability. The years kind of vary depending on the exact model, but anything 2000 and newer should be able to do this. This trick I'm about to show you. And the trick I'm about to show you is if you have a check engine light on, you won't have to have a scanner to be able to read the computer code. You can actually read the code in the odometer over here. Now the trick is, within 5 seconds, you have to cycle the key on and off 3 times without starting the engine. So, I'm just going to show you right now. Key's off. Now again, you don't have to start the engine, all you do is flick the key on and off. So 1, 2, 3. The odometer comes on, and you should be able to see the P1282 And then a P gun means that the computer is done cycling through all the stored error codes. Now I'll do the same sequence again so you can see exactly how the odometer reacts. 1, 2, 3. And there's the P1282 P gun. Now the 1282 in this case is a fuel pump relay malfunction. I believe what happened here is when my buddy and I were changing the oil, we pulled the fuel pump relay switch to try and allow ourselves to turn the engine over without actually starting it in an effort to prime the motor. However, I think I made an error in pulling another fuse and it caused the engine to behave kind of erratically, so we abandoned that object of our engine oil change. But anyway, there's your helpful hint, and we will go ahead and wrap this video up. The basics of what check engine light, why it comes on, what it means when it's flashing, and if you have a newer Chrysler product, how to check how to get the computer code without the need of a scanner. I am Chris for Chris Country, because I got the hat. No, not really, it's just one of the hats I like to wear. You can always visit me at my Facebook page, Chris Country, or as always, feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, night, week, weekend, whatever time it happens to be, wherever you happen to be, and we will catch you on the next video. And as always, kids, buckle up. It's kind of dangerous out there.